Hello, and welcome back to Marketing Mysteries. I'm your host, Jenna Oler, and today we'll be taking a look into our social psychology elements. So, what are we going to be looking into? It'll be social influence and conformity, fitting in and standing out, consumer ethnocentrism and country of origin, and last but not least, the social comparison theory. So, let's dig in, shall we? As businesses get smarter and smarter, companies are using different marketing tricks to use to sell their products more. However, as these marketing tricks increase, the more people think that they aren't affected by them. Let's take a look. Do you fall for marketing tricks that companies implement to sell you products?
Sometimes.
No.
Never.
So why is this? Can people see through these marketing tricks, or are they actually just falling victim to the many schools of psychology? Many people say that they buy products because they just simply have a need for them. But marketing can push people to buy different brands of different products. If people are willing to admit that they're falling for these tricks, they usually think it's through cognitive psychology. Cognitive psychology attempts to explain human behavior as the outcome of rational thought. Therefore, it has a very specific decision-making process. First, problem recognition. What do I need? Then, seeking information. Where can I get this? Alternative evaluation, this versus that. Purchase, and then post-purchase evaluation. Did I need this and can I return it? But again, this episode of Marketing Mysteries is focused on social psychology. And the assumption here is that much of human behavior is driven by prestige seeking and the desire to fit in. So, as an example, I tested my dad with this assumption. I put 2 drinks in front of him, said they were completely different, but one group preferred A over B, and I kept vamping about how much they loved it. It was actually the same drink. Let's see which one he chooses. This is the current one.
Okay.
So taste this one. That's the one that you've had like a million times before.
Okay.
Okay. This one, they said, is less acidic, and like people are like raving about it, so they want to replace it with this one.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, drink that one.
Yeah, I think that one is better.
Okay. As predicted, he chose the drink that other people like, and he had the desire to fit in. However, not all people want to fit in. Some, exactly the opposite. They want to stand out. For example, I tested Wade by showing him a song, and he seemed to be really liking it. But as soon as I mentioned that it was on the extremely popular platform TikTok, he immediately hated it and wanted nothing to do with the song. Let's see. Dance things and stuff with them. Like the TikTok videos?
Oh, is it a TikTok song?
Like, well, it's Drake's song.
Well, no, I know, but like used on TikTok a lot?
Yeah. What do you think?
Not for me.
Not for you?
I can see it being a TikTok song.
So now we're going to move on to social comparison theory and the effect of social influence. And we again put Wade to the test. Wade's a firm believer of COVID-19, and he does believe it's out there, and he hates when people say that it's just a flu. However, I started having a discussion with him, and I threw in that one of his favorite people, Billie Eilish, said that she agreed that it was just a flu and nothing to worry about. While Wade at first was a little stunned by this, I kept pushing, and again brought in another one of his favorite idols, Lorde, and also said that she did not believe in COVID. And watch as he hesitates and rethinks his whole opinion about it.
Like the flu and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh my god, but did you hear? Billie Eilish said the same thing. Yeah. She literally like doesn't believe in it.
But I like her music.
I don't know who you got it from, but I don't know. Lorde also said it too.
No! Why?
I don't know. I literally don't know. Like, but do you think the media can like be making it like really bad? Like maybe they're making it like more bad so people will stay inside more often though. You know?
I mean, yeah, it's...
Another example of social influence and conformity is the Asch test. So here, when presented with one line, the subject has to find that line in a mixture of 2 others. You can usually see that they're extremely confident about their decision. However, when other people include a different answer, you'll see that they start to budge and also rethink.
I would say it's number 2.
I said 2.
I also said 2.
I said 3.
Okay, and then double check.
2. It's definitely still 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my answer 2.
Maybe 2.
Now we're going to look into consumer ethnocentrism. This is where consumers believe that consuming products from different countries is unpatriotic and bad for the domestic economy. Let's see if others agree with this.
There's a study and it's called consumer ethnocentrism. It's where consumers believe that consuming products from another country is unpatriotic and bad for the domestic economy. Do you agree with this?
Okay, wait. So if we purchase things out of the United States, we think it's bad.
Do you think it's bad for the United States, for our economy?
Oh, I do. I think we should purchase within, yes.
Now we're going to look into country of origin, which is actually different from consumer ethnocentrism. A lot of people will judge products based from other countries, and a lot of times they don't actually know where these companies are from. Let's test them out.
So, where does Nokia originate from, the cell phone company?
Nokia? I don't know. Switzerland?
Where does Lego come from?
China?
Where does Samsung come from?
China?
And where does Adidas come from?
Germany?
Actually, Nokia comes from Japan, Lego comes from Denmark, Samsung comes from Korea, and they did get it right that Adidas comes from Germany. Well, that's all for today, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Marketing Mysteries. I'm your host, Jenna Oler. Have a great night.